Well, hey there team, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to our Stationeers Lockdown Mars run. Very exciting stuff because look at this, we've got a big old brick of steel and we're going to put that to work. Now we need to obviously make sure we're paying attention to our plants. Oh no, they're just young. Apparently I destroyed a few when I was harvesting and sort of autopiloting. I guess that's the fun of just being on autopilot sometimes. But we have the research to do the auto miner small. So that's exciting. Where's my steel block gone? There it is. Now what else do we need then? 15 iron, 15 copper and 8 gold. 7 gold. So let's see about that. Seems we're going to need more gold. Yeah, just more gold. That we can do. And I could have sworn we bumped into some gold up the back up here somewhere. Yeah, so it's going to take a lot of massaging to sort of run that cooling system on the reg. We'll persevere, but like I said, I just wanted to do a sort of a rough job that gets the job done. But the fact that it heats up so quickly, it creates a significant problem. So we want to seriously consider having a cooling solution. Someone suggested that I run a pipe through external to internal that has... Come on, what's going on? Drill this bloody thing for Christ's sake. That has a like a gas or a fluid, I suppose, inside it. We can use that as cooling. God, I hate mining gold. I hate gold in general in this game. It just takes... It's such a lot of effort. It takes forever to cook. That'd be an elegant solution, I reckon. Wonder how I'd go about... Like, it'd be hard to regulate, that's the problem. So either it overperforms or it underperforms, and it'd be sort of tricky to do much with that, you know? I mean, I suppose I could add length to the pipe to add surface area, if you think about it. Like, we're spreading out all the particles of the gas over the course of a larger pipe area, which means there should be more rapid cooling or heating or just general sort of conduction, I guess. Okay, cool. So we should be able to cook. Let's cook all this iron ore first. Oops. But regardless, like I said, we've done a more deep dive. We haven't actually really gone hardcore into the hydroponics before. Like, we've done a better version, but it was still pretty ramshackle. I'm more interested in seeing how the mining system works in this. But I think maybe once we've got a grasp of the mining, maybe we will lean really hard into the hydroponics, because that is the one thing that we haven't really done that much. In the previous moon run, we were sort of going for the sort of pivoted to trying to have an oxygenated sort of space, you know, or an atmosphere, you know, have an actual base that we can move around in, which would be cool. But I feel like I would rather get a better grasp of the hydroponics situation. Now, I've just been on autopilot. I haven't paid attention to the gold here. I don't think 5's going to be enough, so we'll start 38, it says. Oh, okay. We only need 2 more. Takes so long to cook. Perfect. Alright, exciting times. Build this new building. Alright, that's going to take a little while. We've got juice. I mean, we could shore up our grid. I mean, we will need to. Like, if you want to start wiring doors in and having anything sort of automated, we're gonna need a grid. At the moment, we haven't run it down, but that's just because I haven't flogged it very hard. But we want to have it sort of run down proof, if we will. Obviously, we started getting this going here. How far off is that? Oh, that's actually going quicker than I thought. But yeah, the furnace works a charm, which is awesome. Actually, let's just sort of... See, it's still 100 degrees in there. I mean, the pressure's dropping and the temperature's dropping. It's not like it's given off a shitload of heat or anything. Kind of wonder how it radiates that, you know, the cooling process. If it is actually just straight into the atmosphere. It's hard to tell. Anyway, if it's going to cool on its own, there's no reason for me to open that valve on the back end just yet. It's not like the pressure's building or anything like that. So we might just sort of let it do its thing. Don't want to go blow myself up. And we can't do these rounds until night. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Now, she's not small. Now, the thing, well, look at that. They're blooming quite well.
Hunger, caution.
Okay. The interesting thing about this, this auto miner is that we should be able to actually sort of move it as we go, you know? So let's just do this. Bang. This is exciting. 3 electronic parts. Now, generally speaking, we've experimented a bit with pulling, deconstructing, and we should be able to refund our 3 electronic parts if we wanted to pull this down and then just bloody put it somewhere else. So I haven't done any prospecting. You can use a ground penetrating radar to see if there's anything underneath there. I'm not that worried because we'll just dig a bloody hole down to bedrock, a big death hole, and then we'll move it. Like, I can't see a problem with that. That seems to make sense. 2 gold. We're going to need 6 all up because we want 3 electronic parts. All right, we'll cook it down to 30. Just get that last little bit of juice out of it. Look at that. It's actually charging faster than we're drawing. That's what blue-green means. I mean, not for long. Right. So turn this on. I don't think we've got enough iron by the look of it. It's alright. Any chance we've got some hiding in here? We do. A whole bunch. Look at that. Yeah, it looks good. Looks like we'll get it. Exciting. Alright. So it wants 3 electronic parts and a welding torch. We can do that. Iron sheets. And a welding torch, it would seem. Now, I hate to It's only -2 out here. That's okay. We really should do this now. Got to get a microwave built soon as well. The value you get out of them is just ridiculous then. Alright, let's see how we go. Oh, it's warm. Alright. Harvest potato. Alright. Harvest potato. Alright, well that's working. That's working fairly well. Getting bulk potatoes now. Now what did we have in this? Set outward. Alright. It could use some it could cool definitely more. So that's what we'll do. As far as pressure goes, that's probably plenty. So I guess we could afford to vent this. No reason why I wouldn't be able to. Yeah, I think so. That might be the smartest way to do it. Is just take in raw, raw middle of the night cold air to a certain pressure. Like 100. Yeah, see, it's much slower going because it's like 2 kPa is the pressure out there, basically. Let's see if we can fill it up to about 200. Alright. $18 degrees, 19 degrees, we'll give it a little squirt. I mean, it does disperse a fair bit. We don't want it below 14. Ah. Have we made a misstep here? Well, we've got the portable air conditioner, right? That's the other thing. I haven't been using this at all. This would be a good opportunity to test it out. Set to hot. Turn it on. .3 kPa in it. Well, there we go, we're up to 14. 14 in my experimenting was the minimum that we could get potatoes going. That pressure should be okay as well. Alright, like I said, it's going to be fiddly. Potato is wilting. Maybe it's not 14 degrees. Is that pressure's not too high or too low? It's got to be the temperature. Unless somehow we've run out of water. Wilting. Let's get it to 15. There we go. 15. My bad. Perfect. Alright, so that actually worked out a little bit better than I thought it would. Very happy with that. I mean, You know, we'll keep the air just in case. I guess at the very least it's going to be at 15 degrees anyway, and we're going to cool it during the day. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll leave this open. So these pipes will get pretty extreme cooling during the night anyway. We might even close the door during the day. That might be the trick, I think. Alright, anyway, so we need an iron sheet. Wait, did I not just put iron in there? Maybe that was steel that I just put in there. Whoops. Okay. That was a bit confusing. But it was only the one, from what I can tell. Alright, so... Oh, I need 3. Apologies. Okay, so it's doing things in 3s. That's cool. We can do that. Right. Welding torch and 4 steel sheets. Cheeky. Well, lucky we can do that. Unless maybe we need to tech up to do it. We will see. Looks like we might have to. Bugger. Alright, let's work it out, shall we? Construction? Materials. Steel frames, steel sheets. Okay. So we're going to need another one of these little research things, the red ones. Forever elusive, this miner. Iron, gold, and copper. I don't know if we've got all that. Did we literally use up all our gold? Oh no, we didn't use up all our gold, I just didn't cook it all. Need some more copper as well. Do we have? We do not. Ah, shit. That's a bit of a bummer, because copper's been a pain. That's definitely empty. No chance that there's some in there. I'm definitely not holding any. Ah, we're short 2 copper. Poo. But that's alright. So it goes. Those potatoes are still in there. They won't start growing, but I think they could die, you know. How cool does this look, eh? Alright. So we need copper to get that little research nub, and we don't have any copper. That's okay. How's our power situation? It's not terrible. And if we wanted to cable this in, we'd need copper as well. So I think the sun's coming up. That's good news. We're going to have to go on a bit of a copper recce, which I hate. For whatever reason, copper's just been incredibly elusive. But because it's so open out here, we should be alright coming back and finding the base. Just gotta watch how it pops in, because that's something I noticed when we were out here the other time. Like, I think maybe being too elevated makes the ores not pop. Oh, goodness me, that looks like it could be copper. There is the lucky streak that we were hoping for, team. Alright. Here we go. I mean, I'll take the 4, but I would really rather have more. Come on, game, you're killing me. It literally looks like... Oh, wow. I don't think we're going to get any more. Look, that's going to be enough to get us the research, you know? So I guess I'll take it.
Hunger. Caution.
Yeah. We'll have to look into the microwave as well. I should be able to sustain on potatoes. We've done it before. I just have to eat a shit ton of them. But microwaving one potato gives it like 80% hunger. It's outrageously good. And we will close this up before it heats my pipes anymore. I think that's probably the best way to do this. Alright.
Power low.
I'll tell you what. We're gonna rejig this a little bit. 90%. Give me that juice, baby. Alright, that'll probably do for the moment. And let that fill up the rest. 6. We'll cook up all this copper. Oh man. It's good. We're getting there. All right. Red research. Perfect. Hook me up. So it's good. It's more fiddly, but this is what the game needed. I think they've done actually really well implementing this this research system. It's good. Whoops. Apparently there's a disaster component going to come to this game at some point. I think you can even turn it on in the sort of creative menu, which would be interesting. I was coming up with an idea of building like a really good base with redundant sort of safety systems, you know, like lock off areas to seal for leaks and that sort of thing, and then potentially try and bombard the base with things going wrong. Yeah, they've already thought of that and that's already built in. We might actually try it out at some point, but we're not there yet, you know? All right, construction material, steel sheets. Let's go. So hopefully that's just from here. I don't think they would have rejigged the machines too much. Steel sheet. How do I not have steel? Probably because it's in that machine. Alright, so let's get 4 of these blokes going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We'll get this plugged in here. Alright. I think it's done. Oh, hand drill. Deconstruct. Oh, no. Looks done to me. Cool. All right. Oh, we got to rig it into power. That is interesting. That changes things a little bit. Power and data. So we could rig a power controller up and battery power it. I wonder how much juice this thing's going to draw. Quite a bit, I would presume. I better straighten this out a bit. Chase the sun a little. Alright, well that's yet another spanner in the works. We're going to need more copper for the wire for that. Unless I pull a power controller out. But I like having that redundancy. We've got two choices here. Run a power controller to it. Or sorry, run a cable all the way. But that still doesn't, like the way that I wanted to do this was potentially just keep moving it and moving it and moving it and keep drilling, you know? Food for thought. We're going to have to... Yeah, because the other option is we could pull one of these power controllers out. I suppose we could do that. But I wouldn't mind building a bigger battery. And in order to do that, I'll bet you any money we're going to need to bloody research that. Oh, hang on. I think I remember seeing... Well, we can make a small battery. But that's no good. Small batteries, not so much. Oh, we can make a power controller out of solder. I don't think we can do that with our current... Like, our furnace needs some more sophistication, I think. I'm going to have to think about this. Yeah, so it's going to have to be one or the other. That's the tricky thing. I'm going to have to make a decision. And we have bugger all copper. That's the real pain, is that it's not like I've stumbled on like a bloody copper vein or anything like that. Maybe we'll just wire it in. Run the copper out. Like, at the end of the day, how much cable is that really going to cost me? You know, like 10 coppers worth or something like that. But we'll have to find more. Okay. Well, there we go, team. We've got this thing installed at least. We just need to see what it's all about. Thanks again for joining me, guys. We might just leave it there for the time being, and I'll catch you on the next one.